Hi, everybody. This is Jay Moore. I am the founder of the group, The Ordinary Christian. And today I'm going to share with you the four places that form or define your mission field. Four places that define your mission field. You see, many people are asking the question, well, who am I responsible to share the gospel with? Who are the people that I'm supposed to go and tell them the good news? And so when we can identify the mission fields that we're responsible for, then we know everyone who lives in that mission field is my responsibility to share the gospel with. And there are four. Every one of us have four different mission fields in which we are responsible over. The first one is our family. People who make up our parents, our brothers, our sisters, our aunts, our uncles, our cousins, our children, our in-laws, our brother-in-law, sister-in-law, anybody who forms that family network, we're responsible to share the good news with. If they have not heard the gospel, it's our job, it's our privilege, it's our honor to go share with them about Jesus. So let me ask you a question. Do you have any relatives? Are your parents Christians? Have they heard about Jesus? Have your brothers or your sisters heard about Jesus? Have you shared the gospel with them? Have you shared the gospel with your children? Have you told them about the forgiveness of sin? Have you shared the gospel with your cousins, your nephews and your nieces? This is a group that we're responsible for. They know us best. They knew us before we knew Jesus. They know us since we've known Jesus. And so we need to go share with them about Christ. That's one of our mission fields. The second mission field are our friends. People that we like to hang out with. People that we call close, intimate friends with us. They're not family. Family we don't get to choose, but friends we do. And usually the people we choose to be friends with are people who are dear to us, people who are close to us. Maybe you have some high school friends, maybe some college friends, maybe you have, friends that live in the neighborhood, friends, that are out there that you go and live life with, that you have community with. Let me ask you a question. Do they need Jesus? Do you have any friends who need Jesus? Maybe you had some, before you came to know Christ, you had some old drinking buddies, and they're still dear on your heart. Have you gone and shared with them about what Jesus has done for you? Have you got some of those partying friends before you knew Jesus? Have you gone to share with them? They need to hear why you are the new person that you are. And so that they form that mission field. The people who are in that category of friends, you're responsible to share with them about. So one of the mission fields is your family, the other one's your friends, and the third one is your fellow workers, your co-workers, the people you work with every day at your job with. They know you. They're not necessarily friends, where they're intimate friends. I mean, you might be friendly with each other. You might joke around a little bit at work and things like that. But they are close to you. They know you. They see you day in and day out. You see them day in and day out. Do any of them need to hear about Jesus? Do any of them need to hear the good news in the gospel of Christ? Do any of them have difficulties going on in their life, struggling right now? Well, they form the third mission field that you have responsibility over. If you are a believer in Jesus Christ and you work at a particular job, it is not by accident you're there. It is by God's sovereign will that you are there at this time for such a time as this. And what's that time? To go share Jesus with them, to go shine the light of Christ in their part of this dark world. And so we got family, we got friends, we got fellow workers, and then we also have the groups, special groups that we do things with, activity groups. Maybe you're part of a biking group. You like to go bicycling, and we see those groups of 15 to 20 bicyclists in their fancy Speedo clothes, going down the road. Or maybe you're part of a square dancing group where you go out square dancing with these people all the time. Or maybe you're part of a poetry club or a reading club. Whatever it is, there these extra groups that we hang out. It's people who have like taste, like minds, like desires as we do. You know, they're not family, they're not necessarily close, intimate friends. You don't necessarily work with them, but you go and hang out with them. It might be the same group of people you hang out with at Starbucks, 2 or 3 or 4 times a week. Do any of them need to hear Jesus or hear about Jesus? Do any of them need to experience God's forgiveness? Well, they form that fourth mission field, and if they're in that category of other places, they are part of your responsibility to share the light of Christ with. They are your responsibility to share the good news, the gospel of Jesus Christ with them. So who do you go share with? You start off by sharing with people who are your family members. You start off sharing with people who are part of your friends. You share with people who are your fellow co-workers. You share with those people who are in those other places, those fun activity groups. That's where you start. Those are the people you know best. Those are the people who know you best. And God has you there. Now, in another video, I'm going to share with you who do you share with after you run out of people that you know in those 4 mission fields. But for right now, to get started, go share Jesus in those 4 places. Go share him with your family. Go share him with your friends. Go share Jesus with your coworkers. And go share Jesus with all the people who are part of your clubs or your groups and in those other places you like to hang out with. All right, this is Jay Moore. I hope you found this to be helpful. I'm part of the Ordinary Christian, founder of the Ordinary Christian. We exist to empower, equip, and to encourage ordinary Christians to go live powerful, missional lives that brightly shine the light of Christ. Listen, if you haven't already done so, I want to encourage you to go and sign up on the link right below this video for my, my missional living newsletter. I send out 2 or 3 times a week information about how to live a powerful missional life. And I want to encourage you to get that so you never miss one of these things. And I'm pretty certain they're going to encourage you. All right, take care. Go sign up for that. Share this video on Facebook, on Twitter, on Google+, wherever you hang out online. Share this video. Let your Christian friends know about this video. Take care. God bless you. We'll see you next time on The Ordinary Christian.